Hello, welcome to Newspeak Online YouTube channel. Newspeak Online is an online newspaper. It's your source of credible and authoritative breaking news, analysis, features, and interviews with prominent players in politics, business, and the community. We are your reliable source for current affairs, entertainment, politics, business, fashion, and general development. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow and like our social media pages including Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. On Facebook, search for Newspeak Online. On Twitter, search for @Newspeak Online with capital N and O. And on Instagram, follow us on Newspeak Online. It should be known that no one is above scandals, not even tongue-speaking fairy pastors. Many Nigerian pastors have been involved in one scandal or the other, but the most rampant are sex scandals. The careers of most men, even pastors, have been destroyed by women. These sex scandals did not start today and will not end today. Do not forget that Samson's downfall was because of a woman. Pastors, especially in Nigeria, are mythical figures placed on pedestal, seemingly impossible in the mortal realm. Nonetheless, people view them with the lens of spiritual leaders who operate on the extreme moral consciousness and seen as too virtuous for any misdemeanor. But as history has shown, they are humans who are capable of falling from grace like every other. Today, we are looking at Nigerian pastors who have had their transgressions in public glare on a video episode. These pastors have been involved in sex scandals. Being caught up in a sex scandals do not necessarily mean they were actually guilty of the allegations against them. However, some women have accused them of engaging in an illicit affair. Over the years, some Nigerian pastors have been victims of sex scandals. Here is the list of some of them who were at one time or the other accused of engaging in illicit affair. The number one pastor on the list is Pastor Chris Oyakilumi. In 2014, news broke that senior pastor of Believers Love World Incorporated, also known as Christ Embassy, and his wife Anita were divorcing. Many at that time did not believe, but it was eventually true. Pastor Anita filed for divorce at a London court on grounds of unreasonable behavior, which, according to reports at the time, include adultery. According to a report, Pastor Chris denied allegations of adultery and believed that his wife was being influenced by bad friends who were intent on destroying his home. The number two pastor who has been accused of sex scandal is Pastor Biodun Fatoyinbo. No pastor in modern Nigerian history has faced scrutiny like Pastor Biodun Fatoyinbo, the lead pastor of the Commonwealth of Zion Assembly, Koza in Abuja. Fatoyinbo's cheating scandal started in 2013 when a blogger, Efe Water, accused him of having an affair with her. Since then, a deluge of accusations has followed, including that of rape. In 2019, Busola Dakolo, who is the wife of singer Timi Dakolo, also accused the flamboyant pastor of raping her when she was a teenager. Moving to the number three of pastor who was also accused of sex scandal is Apostle Johnson Suleiman. Apostle Johnson Suleiman is seen as one of the most fierce and spiritually equipped pastors in Nigeria. No wonder his infidelity scandal remains a shock to many people. In 2017, Canada-based stripper Stephanie Otobo claimed to be the secret lover of the general overseer of the Omega Fire Ministry. She gave an alleged detailed account of their relationship, including the pastor's gift to her. She also accused the pastor of also having an affair with Nollywood actress Daniela Okeke. The pastor denied all the allegations. And in 2020, a man identified as Pastor Mike David accused the Auchi-based pastor, that's Pastor Johnson Suleiman, of having an affair with his wife Faith Edako. He alleged that his wife confessed the adulterous relationship with Suleiman. In the same vein, a blogger recently listed several Nollywood actresses the pastor has been involved with, but Suleiman has since denied having an affair with them all, saying they are all his children. The number four minister of God that has been accused of sex scandal is Bishop Chris Kwakpowe. Bishop Chris Kwakpowe rose to prominence in Nigeria and overseas for his writing brilliance and creating one of the most read religious books named Daily Manna. However, in 2017, Rita Ibeni, a member of a Daily Manna Prayer Mountain ministry, alleged that the pastor made sexual advances to her.
Later, a telephone recording of Ibeni and a man alleged to be Kwakbowe emerged on social media. In the recording, the man confessed his love for Ibeni and expressed interest in having a sexual relationship with her. The church later released a statement insisting that the pastor was not the person in the phone conversation. The fifth man of God accused of sex scandal is Pastor Joshua Igela. The senior pastor of Champions Royal Assembly, Joshua Igela, startled his congregation in 2019 when he confessed to have an affair outside his marriage. Igela talked about how he and his wife were headed for divorce and have spent the past few years as a united front while fighting adultery-related battles. He also told the congregation that his wife cheated on him and failed to turn a new leaf, a burden he has borne for the last 7 years. Igina also admitted that while still married, he and his wife had babies out of wedlock. The sixth man of God who has been accused of sex scandal is Pastor Chris Omashola. One of the most interesting stories on this list is that of Pastor Chris Omashola of the Zion Wealth Ministry in Lekki. Pastor Chris Omashola was seen in a sex tape with a woman who is not his wife. And in 2019, the sex tape of the young pastor were released on social media with a lady identified as Princess Tamara Okwewo. Omashola, in his defense, said he knew about the tapes. Princess and hid more than 10 sex tapes of herself on her phones as she enjoyed filming sex. Honestly, the sex tapes were recorded sometimes in October 2017, the man of God told newsmen. While Okpehu accused Omashola of releasing the video to force her into marriage with him, the cleric added that the video was leaked to blackmail him. The seventh man of God accused of sex scandal is Pastor Timothy Ungu. Pastor Ungu of Vineyard Ministry of the Holy Trinity was also involved in a very messy scandal. The pastor was accused of having affairs with several female members of his congregation. In 2015, Ungu was arrested over accusations that he impregnated 20 members of his congregation. According to reports, it was his estranged wife, Veronica, who reported the pastor to the police before his arrest. The last on the list, the pastor who was accused of sex scandal in Nigeria is Pastor Chukuma. The general overseer of Tongue of Fire Restoration Ministry was arrested in 2016 for allegedly camping and defiling about 30 underage girls. The Lagos State Command sprung into action after receiving a report that a pastor with a church situated on Jacob Taiwo Street, Oshodi, was harboring some girls and freely having unlawful carnal knowledge of the young girls.
Newspeak Online has been serving authentic, accurate, and reliable news and information for over 10 years. For more rich content, go to www.newspeakonline.com and please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, comment, like, and share. Thank you.